going on, everyone? I'm Nick Cato.
I'm Walt Bowley.
And I'm Matt Harnig.
That's pretty wild card.
Ridiculous. This is episode 26. Watch out for the chair because one was broken.
Yeah, I think that was my fault.
It is your fault.
Because I did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like my broken chair. This is episode 26. Podcast Reloaded. Thank you for the person who commented talking about Boba Fett and calling Walt out.
I got hot about trying to prove Boba Fett is a liar, and I lied. And that makes me as bad as him. And I'm sorry.
But all in all, to be fair to Walt, Walt's an honest guy. He doesn't lie all the time it looks like. He was just trying to make Nick salty, which we love to do.
But thank you for correcting me.
It didn't work.
It didn't work.
Because that guy made too much sense. Sort of like what I've been saying the whole time.
Look, I will give the commenter, what was his name? I can't remember his name.
I don't remember.
Sorry, but I will give you credit. You made the best possible argument for Boba Fett's relevancy, and it's not enough.
Yeah, I still think he's useless.
Well, how you guys been? Good?
Busy. Moving.
Busy? Yeah. Your couches are sitting right next to the camera.
You can't see them
over my living room.
There, but they're there.
They have a slight smell.
A slight smell.
Distinct smell.
No.
How are you, Matt? You good?
Just playing Final Fantasy and Realm Reborn again.
Not playing enough Mortal Kombat.
I've been playing Mortal Kombat, but not enough. You're right.
I just played the best round of golf of my life, and I wanted to keep playing.
Would you shoot 5 over par?
No, probably a lot worse than that. But
speaking of sports games, we were talking about this a little bit before. That is a game that looks like they're trying to change some stuff. It's PG. Yeah,
it was pretty good.
Are they actually making it fun?
They're actually
games.
making it very traditional, in the sense of realism. You have to your backswing on how you hold the controls will determine
it did that before too, but there are 3 different game modes and stuff like that. It looks really good. It looks like they're actually trying to do something different. I like it. I'll see how it is. I like the golf games. But get the plugs out of the way. Follow us on Twitter at LiveThroughGames, at KatosTropic, at RetLawYellow. Email us your questions or anything else at livethroughgames@gmail.com. Like, subscribe, and share our videos with your friends or colleagues or anyone. Share it with your enemies. I don't give a shit.
If I make a Twitter
keep your enemies
account,
close.
Could I do Matty Light, a.k.a. Whole Family?
If it's available. If no one else has it.
I'm sure it is.
I'm sure no one else has it.
I can have it that long?
Possibly.
I don't know.
I could do Matty L.
You could just do at aka Whole Family.
Can I do that?
Try it, yeah. There you go. So maybe next week.
That's probably
next week I'll add a 4th Twitter.
Because I feel like when when Nick does this, I feel like it's like he's ashamed of me when he's saying it. It's like oh wait, hold on, I don't have to say Matt.
You're outside right now. You gotta come in.
I am in. I'm in where it really matters. I'm at Live Through Games, aka Whole Family. Can I get my own specific part of that Live Through Games? And then just call it the aka Whole Family.
You could sign any tweet you tweet on the Live Through Games account with
I'm sorry, I don't tweet. I'm not very good with the Twittersphere.
Yeah, it's very confusing.
It's not.
It's really hard, but.
Well, you say you have to hashtag things just to say you're interested in this, and then you tell them, and then you got to put a picture, and then you got to
say, don't have to.
Then you have to favorite the retweet that he retweets.
No, you don't.
I feel like I need to go watch YouTube video on how Twitter works. I know Facebook.
I would if I knew how YouTube worked, but I don't.
I'm the one who uploads the videos. Valid point. But
I'm just the handsome guy that's here to tell you fresh news.
Jesus, that's why we got a side angle of you. Not the full frontal view of me.
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't gotten a comment yet saying we need to rearrange our chair seats.
Yeah, they want you to sit farther back so you're not in the shot. They can just hear your voice.
Oh. So you're saying that they want me to come at them as a mind that just gives them tons of information.
A mind? Alright.
Before he creeps me out
getting ridiculous.
Just get into topics.
Batman
Arkham... one above all. Jesus. No, you're not Jason Bourne. Batman Arkham Knight reveals dual play fighting. Didn't see that coming, did you? Fuck. I'm the wild card now, motherfucker. You're such a loser.
Cut the break! Or just kick the chair. That's what I'm talking about.
Alright.
But yeah, Batman Arkham Knight reveals dual play fighting.
That trailer
Kinda-
dropped today.
Yeah, kind of like GTA 5. You can change from like Batman, isn't it, like Nightwing and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
Nightwing and then Robin. I
I
think
guess I
that
don't tell.
it's. Do we know which Robin it was?
I'm sure it's Tim Drake.
It has, because I think they talked about Red Hood being in the game, so I guess it won't be.
It's Tim Drake in the last one, so.
Oh, so yeah, okay,
Yeah.
it was him. Because I always picture Tim Drake with that like punk style haircut, and then this guy's got the
Kind of had like cliche Robin look back, usually, and especially
Yeah.
New 52.
Yeah.
But this one, they're kind of giving him the buzz.
yeah.
Pretty cool.
Oh yeah, it looks really cool. And then they also showed Azrael is in the game, and for those who, not really a spoiler, spoiler of Arkham City, Azrael is a side quest in the game called The Observer. Don't quote me, but if you follow him and find him 3 times, he leaves this like really vague prophecy about Batman's whole world being burned to the ground and the gates of Inferno opening up, and this is what he was talking about apparently.
I have a feeling that out of the 3, I think you're going to see Nightwing the most, because I know a lot of people were like just disappointed that he wasn't actually in the story
Just
and he
challenge
was
mode.
just a challenge mode
Yeah.
guy. Because let's be honest, I'd probably say the next biggest besides maybe Alfred or Catwoman, I'd say is.
I'll just throw this quick in there. If you want to know about the Arkham Knight, I'm pretty sure they're coming out with a comic book before the game
Yep,
comes out.
that's how I know.
Oh, there you go. Read it if you want.
Yeah,
If you like comics, I don't.
The first issue, no spoilers. The first issue gives you a nice little look at what Arkham Knight's all about and what happened directly after Arkham City.
Good.
See Batman in a
Probably
state of
won't read
depression. Probably.
It
I haven't
focused
read
more
it.
on Arkham Knight than it did on Batman. Never see his face.
Yeah.
I am wondering if it's free roam with Nightwing, how do you get around like Batman? Like,
Probably
is he
has,
got a cape?
he probably has grappling hooks. And,
Yeah, grappling hooks, but then that's going to be much slower than Batman.
Yeah, it's true. I don't know.
I'm wondering.
Run on walls or something.
Even
I
with
don't know.
Batman Beyond.
I mean, they definitely let you. You got. I played him in the challenge mode, and he was like Catwoman.
Yeah.
Like because you could do the this little silently kill everyone thing challenge mode, and he would jump around and he'd like do different things to kind of like jump up walls and stuff. And I think he had a back claw as well. So
I don't know. This is the thing.
and he threw his wingdings.
I like Nightwing and Robin, but why the hell would I ever want to play as them when I can play as Batman?
Because they're awesome.
Because
No, but
I
they're
think,
not
I think
Batman.
it'll actually offer like a different perspective on the story. than
That's like,
Batman.
like Miles Morales is cool. I'm playing a Spider-Man game. They're like, hey, what Spider-Man want to play?
I loved playing. Dude, there's no family or like list of people in one world besides maybe Spider-Man. But there's. I'm telling you right now, I will be bold enough to say that like Nightwing and Catwoman and Tim Drake as Red Robin, maybe not him. I'd probably say Damian are more popular than Miles
I'll
Morales.
tell you a family that's better than that.
I don't know about
Fury 7. That's all about family.
It's all about family.
That's a superhero movie. So it's all good.
But I think
Fifth highest grossing
like
movie of all
Nightwing,
time.
it's like you say the Miles Morales comparison. Nightwing fights very differently than Batman does.
Well-
he's less cruel to the people
All
that he
right,
fights.
how about this one? This is a
He's
good
just
one.
stun rod.
This is a good one. That Web of Shadows Spider-Man game where he plays the 4 Spider-Men. I don't want to play as Spider-Man Norm when I can be playing as Peter Parker.
He looks pretty cool though.
It was cool, but I'd rather
No,
be
I
playing
didn't
as
get
Peter
it,
Parker.
Dude.
no, but like he looked cool.
It was like
You're
Batman.
looking, you're looking at it. You're looking at it the wrong way. Like
I'm glad
everyone,
because it
of
gets-
course, yeah. I mean, I'm of course want to play as Batman more. And when shit hits the fan, Batman was the best one in there because he had the abilities to destroy weapons. But I still loved going in there playing as like Robin's like attacks
why
and all
they're
that kind of stuff was
I know why
awesome.
they're doing it because they attack different. You can like
Yeah,
replay
their,
the
like,
game and it'll be
abilities-
like slightly
Their
different.
abilities
stuff
were
like
cool.
that.
Like you're right, no one's better than Batman. But
Exactly.
some
That's
people
what-
will
who the fuck
probably
wants
say they like Nightwing more. He's very popular. I feel like you're severely
And
underestimating
Nightwing
him.
was really good in Injustice.
Batman? Cool.
Was he? I thought he was bad.
No, he was pretty good.
He does
Oh.
this. Like electric shoots out
It was
towards
his
you.
whole staff.
Who do you think's like him in Mortal Kombat?
Kung Jin a little bit.
That's
Off topic.
That's, gonna hold my tongue on that one.
You should-
Actually,
You
no,
should.
we should do this.
I did.
Walt being the fighting master,
I know.
the Mortal Kombat
Uh-huh.
tier list just came out. Why don't you give them a little idea of
There you go.
who's
That's
the
my
best
next
guys?
topic. There you go. That's the next topic then.
Okay.
Tier list. There.
Yeah, the tier list for Mortal Kombat X. Ermac. Why did I say Ermac? It's not Ermac. It's Reptile Nimble variation is the best character right now in Mortal
Pick him
Kombat.
up.
I tried. I mean, I'm not seeing it. It's there, obviously. I'm just not seeing it.
Did you see it in Rosalina whenever you saw her?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, you did?
I saw it instantly. Yes.
Nerf did he?
Yeah, Nerf did he.
He did.
Yeah,
he
got
got
nerfed.
Yeah.
I don't think Rosalina did, though. So
No.
now she's
I wonder where
probably-
Mewtwo's going to
She's
play in the
probably
tier
my most
list.
hated
Pretty good.
character now, then.
But anyways, yeah, so...
Reptile does this.
And also,
The
who would have
Balls.
thunk Scorpion? I think
Yeah.
he was pretty top tier
Yeah.
in Injustice as well.
And
The
Justice,
man.
He was up there.
He's
but
the man.
He has 2 variations in the top 5, I think.
He's
it
the
was.
man. It's all good.
It's 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Ninjutsu and then
Hellfire.
Hellfire.
I use Ninjutsu Scorpion.
I like that. That was
And
my
he uses
variation. I
him
was
top
like,
tier. Like yours
Yeah,
is like the
I'm
top tier.
so good with it. I don't button mash. I got all these combos for days.
I'm sure a lot of people will be playing Scorpion. I'm starting to see him a lot. Like
Yeah.
when I was playing, he started to come out of his shell and lit, just like everyone's playing him.
Yeah,
Come out of the shell.
come out of his hell
Hellfell, like Hellfire shit.
But yeah, tier list. Look it up if you want. I'm sure it's on event hubs.
It's interesting
Like
to guys
everything
like
else.
me.
Yeah. So probably I think some of the biggest news, at least for me, Black Ops 3 was already announced, but new little trailer.
Surprise!
Yeah.
It's available for digital pre-order right now on Xbox, PS4, and PC. Yeah, I think PC too.
Probably.
If you pre-order it, you get into the beta. There's no timetable of when that beta is going to launch, but that's cool. They showed gameplay of it, and it is releasing November 6th.
Yeah. And this is definitely Call of Duty going that even farther into the future. Like, they just keep going farther into the
I don't
future.
know. Like, they said that Advanced Warfare is going to be more advanced than that one. Like, you
Well,
can't, like, boost up and then,
That's
like,
what I
boost
want
back.
to. That's what I want to ask. Because honestly, if there's anyone I didn't keep up with at all, is Advanced Warfare.
Right.
Did you read anything on like how that one, came to the table with like Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 3 and all those kind of games? Did it
They're not
did it like
connected
surpass?
at all.
No. Like I'm saying, as far as like
Sales?
people loving it, like
Oh,
is that one like did it do like
I don't
the
know.
best?
I don't
People-
know. I don't actually know.
People like it, but it's not like Black Ops 2 or Modern Warfare 2 or
Like
something
I think
like
it's
that.
safe to say Ghost is probably the worst,
worst,
one that
yeah.
ever came out.
Or Modern Warfare 3, depending on who you ask.
This is also the first time they've done a multiplayer beta since World at War. I would have loved that, like World War II.
I think this
I
game.
played a lot of World
I
War
think this
II.
game looks more
Yeah.
technologically advanced than Advanced Warfare. Because Advanced Warfare had the exoskeletons.
They
That's
don't
cool.
have exoskeletons.
Right, they don't. But I saw a man with a cybernetic arm morph it into a minigun and shoot.
Here-
You know, I'm all about that augmentation.
I didn't have much experience with Advanced Warfare, but I played a little bit with Sean had. I played it when I was up in Orlando. I played for like an hour and a half. Once you get the hang of like the boosting around, it's pretty awesome. And that game, like,
Well, yeah, it's Call of
I'm
Duty.
disappointed that I didn't play it. Now when I played, I was like, I probably would have enjoyed this, and I may honestly borrow it from Andrew and play it.
But, Call of Duty topic, how long do you think they go back to their World War II roots?
I don't
Never.
think they'll ever do it.
Never.
Nope.
This is why. Right here. The whole reason why there's the exoskeletons, the whole reason why Halo has the boosting now and the sprinting is because everything's about like seamless traversal of the maps.
Right.
And just being able to sprint, like barely jump, that's not doing it anymore. And that's why this one has like all this stuff, because they have to keep going because Titanfall added the whole run on the walls. That's why Halo added sprint, because like you need
Mobility.
to be able to move
the
around.
Thing
fast. But it
The
felt
thing
good.
I've realized when it came to that, see, I don't think they're going to do that, go back to World War II,
I hope
because they had that. Like, back in the day, Call of Duty was, like, that was what it was all
Yeah,
about. It was World War II. And then you always got Medal of Honor, I think maybe did Vietnam sometimes, and then they were World War II. Then you got Wolfenstein, who's still saying that World War Even Wolfenstein now is saying, is going to a futuristic, if the Nazis won, this is what the world would be like. They're like, it's not about, it's like they've always done that one.
And you're all right, and I think eventually it's going to just cycle back on itself.
I hope they
We're going
do.
to get oversaturated with these futuristic games, and then Call of Duty is going to reset it and say go back to World War II, and they're going to create a slower paced multiplayer shooter.
But the thing I
World
like
War II.
about all of them, like you think of like the three big FPSs, it's Call of Duty, Halo,
Destiny.
yeah, well, I don't know. That's like
franchises,
that's
I would say.
Yeah, I'm talking about franchise. What was I thinking of? I'll say Titanfall too, just because I'm using it as an example.
Right.
each one of them has a different way of traversal that feels different, but it like feels good too. Like I don't know, like call it like I don't know. Halo's the least of the traversal. Like the Halo 5, all you can do is really like boost and sprint stuff. Feels like grounded. Like Titanfall's the most YOLO of them.
Right.
And Call of Duty, like honestly, like the boosting, it didn't really add that much craziness to it. Like you could get to the building top faster. You can like boost out of the way. Like it feels good. So I like that you can only do the boost now because
thing I'm liking, and I know in the public side they're kind of like a little bit against it, but like I like where Battlefield went with like going cops and robbers, and like now Rainbow Six is all about cops and robbers type style. I like that. Like I feel like it's something different. It's like okay, we can still make a fun FPS realistic shooter, and it doesn't have to be about war.
Well, it seems like the Rainbow Six Siege is a much bigger departure than like Hotwire was, because like Hotwire is not a realistic cops versus robbers. Like it's a war with cops and robbers attached to it. But like Rainbow Six Siege actually looks like a hostage situation with an extraction in it. And that looks like
I know a lot of people were upset because it's like, oh, you're killing cops, but let's be real, we've already been past this shit with GTA.
There's no first Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, we're not afraid to shoot cops.
After the Call of Duty mission, the airport.
Oh no,
we're
Russian.
all over that.
No Russian, no Modern Warfare.
You can skip it. Yeah, and then also if you don't feel right about it, then don't play it. I mean, but that's a whole nother topic. So, anyways,
next huge piece of news: Silent Hill is officially canceled.
Yeah, I'm reading about that.
So that basically confirms that Kojima's gone and Konami is.
Because Guillermo del Toro was attached to it, and he's just so well known for being like a horror masterpiece, and that could have been.
I honestly think as far as Kojima making it, I think it's done. But I would not doubt it in my mind that some other company will try and buy out Silent Hills. And try to say it
because I think Konami's fucked. I think they're fucked, and I honestly think they're going to start selling their IP.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, what else do they have? They're going to try to do Metal Gear again that no one's excited about.
If Microsoft or Sony have any cash lying around, they better start spending it.
I don't think either of them do, but Nintendo. Oh God!
Metal Gear Solid.
Could you imagine? Metal Gear, a Silent Hills game on the Wii U gamepad. Like, oh my god!
You mean you'd be able to easily access your items pretty fast?
Yeah, it'd be like your duffel bag was your gamepad.
Oh, and they'll be like, to use your flashlight, you gotta go like this.
What is your hatred for besides the battery power?
It's just it's so big. Like I can't stand like my fingers being so far apart. It's like the buttons don't feel good. They're like, I don't know. It's terrible.
I played it, and honestly, terrible. I chose it over like the gamepad, the Pro thing James had. I don't mind it when I was playing Super Mario World 3D Land.
It's my favorite Smash Bros. Controller.
I only like the GameCube controller not because of clunkiness, but because I like it. I'm adapted to the GameCube controller better than anything.
I don't know. Ugh. But yeah, Silent Hills is canceled. Norman Reedus is probably real salty about it.
The star on The Walking Dead guy with the crossbow.
Oh, yeah.
He was going to be like the face of it, so.
He did look just like him. Jesus.
Yeah, but it was the
whole
mocap thing.
Not anymore.
Right.
It's Halo 5 Guardians Limited Edition. Xbox One is on its way. No pictures of it yet. Pretty cool. I figured it would happen.
Yeah,
I'm sure it will sell. No. Dude, my Xbox shoved down. No, it's
another thing I was really salty about was
pointless.
Fuck. Because I would have got that. This is why I hate. This is why I wish I go back and not trade my PS3 because I still felt like it had tons of use for it and the 360, and I could have played all these games that I was mostly playing. And then look, Batman's coming out with a badass PS4. That's when I probably would have really wanted to buy it. Then again, Bloodborne. I would have been very hard not to play that, but still.
Just play your brothers. That's what you should have done.
I could have done that. I could have just played on 4s. You're right.
But we'll see. I don't know.
I was in Orlando at the time.
You should trade in your Xbox One.
No.
To put it towards the Halo 5 Guardians.
It's terrible.
I still think, and yes, even over the Batman PS4, I still think the coolest thing system that I saw that was like an exclusive, still that Gears 3 Xbox 360 that had the cog sign symbol
that
and played the.
They didn't that's not something they sold. That was like made by someone who like customizes systems.
Oh well.
Like
Then,
special Gears of War are just red, and like instead of when you like turn your Xbox on, it made like the Gears of War noise.
that's what I'm talking about. It had the cog sign on it.
Are you talking about the cog sign that like stuck out?
No, the cog sign that was
okay.
like the little symbol instead
Alright,
of like
never
the
mind,
360 thing. It looked really cool.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the one that you like put the cog sign that was like sticking out of the Xbox. But
That
yeah,
just sounds bad.
yeah, it was good.
But still, that thing was just
Yeah.
It was
I
so
think
cool.
I remember it.
So that's coming out. So, quick question: Square Enix have an Oppressor for E3.
Yes.
I don't know. What do you guys want to see from it?
I know about
I know about
it. I know
Final
about it.
Fantasy
No,
15.
Final
announced.
Fantasy. I can already tell you what they're gonna have on there.
Kingdom
New
Hearts
IP
3.
that they're coming out with.
Mhm.
Big news. Kingdom Hearts 3. Mostly 15. Stuff on 15.
Their new IP
probably
already got
release date.
No, their new IP already got announced.
But they're gonna
though.
probably
It's
talk
Star
about-
Ocean
was it?
5.
Star Wars 5.
They're probably gonna. Oh yeah, it's not a new OP.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no IP. OP. But they're gonna talk about that. Kingdom Hearts. Final Fantasy 15. Final Fantasy 14. A Realm Reborn.
Yep.
Heaven's Ward, which is I'm very excited for. A lot of stuff that they're probably gonna have for that, and probably some stuff on like Dissidia, the new Dissidia game coming out for arcade, and probably
Oh, yeah.
talking about what they're gonna do because they're already saying things like they're gonna bring it to PS4 after it's been out for a year.
Mhm.
So I'm sure you're gonna see some stuff on
Well,
that.
just take out of that whole list, take Kingdom Hearts 3 out, and you're probably right.
No, Kingdom Hearts 3 will be in there. Trust me, they want. I'm sure they're
Yeah.
gonna want to say, "Hey guys,
We're
we
actually
still know
working
this
on
is
it."
happening. Don't be discouraged. It will come out in 5 years."
Literally, all I want to see some Kingdom Hearts 3. All I want is the release date for Final Fantasy 15. That's all I want.
Even if they say it, I'm
You're
still
gonna
not
wait.
giving you the
All right,
$20
fine.
until the first.
Sounds
Because
good.
one, I don't have it.
Sounds good.
So if they say, like, January 1st, 2016.
Oh wait, I can't hear you. Oh, December 31st. Okay.
God, that game's coming out. I'm gonna guess around like August 2016.
Final Fantasy 15?
Yep.
Wow,
Around
that's
there.
ballsy.
Around there.
Now, what is like Final Fantasy 15 released? August 2015.
Like next month? What? I'll fucking laugh if they're like holiday 2016. I'm like, that's getting pushed back.
Yeah.
2017. You've been working on this game for fucking 12 years. No.
So what's
All right.
another two?
A lot.
That's what I said about SWOTOR when they pushed
People
it
don't
back
even
after
give a
10
shit
years. I was
anymore.
like, you know what? They've already wasted so much
yeah.
time right now.
That demo was like, oh yeah, you can download the demo to try it out now. It's free for everyone. But Mario Kart 8 DLC came out along with
Looked
the
really
200cc. I have it. I played it. 200cc is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
And the new maps are
I
fucking
really
awesome.
want to play that. I want to
It's
play that
awesome.
with you guys.
It's fun.
Can you use the GameCube controller? Have they ever announced
No.
that they can use that?
Only
on
with
that?
Smash.
Wow.
Because they're fucking stupid. That's Nintendo for you. They don't know what we want. They think we know, and then they're like, no. Sort of
They
like
know
the,
you want the Amiibos.
Sort of like the amiibos. They're like, oh yeah, we know this smashed our expectations. Like we're gonna attempt.
Smash.
They're like, really, because they're Smash Bros. Amiibos, haha. But
You're
they're
the
like,
one who said it.
I know, no, that's what they
Yeah,
say.
that's what they
quote,
say.
Yeah, and they're like, we're gonna try to get more stock in more. And they're like, I guess that's sort of the appeal of it too. They're so weird. And I was like, no. You purposely aren't getting more stock because
But
you
think
know
about
people
this.
are freaking
If there
out.
was
about
no stock in amiibos, would anyone be talking about them?
it. No, exactly. That's what Nintendo
So
does.
it
They're
worked.
fucking dicks.
Yeah, but they're not making more money.
No,
They're
they
making
are.
money though,
A lot.
and they're going to keep making more money.
Well, you know what? They should probably scream to you, hey, Amiibos are pretty big. Let's just keep making a bunch of them. Listen, they know it's a success. It's probably selling more. They're probably selling more of that than they do Wii game merchandise.
But like the whole thing is like get people talking about them because now you got news sites where it's like, oh look, this new wave of amiibos came out. Go buy them at GameStop. They're all there. Or all your favorite characters. are
Pre-order
gone.
them. Yeah, pre-order them.
Yeah.
Fight to the death with a 5-year-old over it and a mother.
I'm curious. What do you think Black Friday Amiibos are going to be like?
Oh, Jesus Christ! They're like $5. It's not gonna be anything. They're not
What
gonna be.
if it's gonna be up
What
to,
if
it's
Best
gonna be up
Buy,
to, it's not gonna be up to
Best Buy
Nintendo,
makes
it's
a
gonna be up
bold
to them.
announcement? $5 Marths.
How about this? It won't matter because they're not gonna have any in stock. So it's like, you want Mario?
$5
There you go.
Mars, $5 DDD. Get Nick in the line out at 4 in the morning.
I won't do that.
Exclusive gold DDD.
I've
Exclusive
honestly
pink DDD.
Buy gold DDD, get Mars
I have
free.
honestly lost my interest in it. Like, if I see a DDD, I'll buy it, but I'm not going to go out of my way to look for it anymore. I'm done. I don't give a shit. Nintendo,
You should just collect
lost
You should collect Funko Pops, Nick. They're in stock.
Sold out. I'm ashamed of you, Walt, Nick. I'm ashamed of you. You should have went. You should have went ham.
You make me sick to my face.
Yeah, I spent $40 on the fucking DDD, and you go, fuck no.
Yeah, spoken like a true sellout.
Or not.
Technically, if I was a seller, I would have bought it.
Spoken like a true opposite of sellout.
Spoken like a man.
You
who's-
sold out your soul. That's what you did.
Jesus. I have Sonic's amiibo. That's the one that really.
But you don't have King DDD.
I'll get him. Don't worry. Eventually, he'll be.
Because you had a chance, and you just said, "Hey,
I'm not going to
gonna
spend
go ahead
any
and
more
pass
than
this up."
$13 on it. That's the price of it. I'm not going to pay any more.
Just grit your teeth, Nick.
Nope.
Spend the money.
I got all the ones I wanted out of it. But Gears
see
of
DDD,
War
right?
remastered.
Have
It's
they announced
rumored.
it?
It's
No.
practically confirmed.
They got a screenshot of it and everything, and it's just Gears of War 1. It's fine with me. It's my favorite one. I'll buy the shit
They
out of
already
it.
said like 60 frames per second on it. Also, according to the report, not confirmed, added cutscenes.
Oh, they like up-res the cutscene.
No, I mean they added new cutscenes for
Cool.
this new Gears of War.
Better be more Dom scenes.
He doesn't have a beard, so he's not going to be in it.
No,
does
he's got a
have a beard.
homeless beard.
No, it's Gears of War 3.
Dude, he's
I
got
know.
the chin strap thing going on.
Wolverine?
Oh, yeah, I forgot to shave this morning, too. That's not a beard.
He's got more of a beard on his face than you do.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
Not in Gears of
It's
War.
Are you
more
guys
of
forgetting Marcus's great tiny little soul patch?
Yeah. I am.
I don't care. Dom is great regardless.
You got a beard going on right now. I don't want to hear it.
I had to shave, man. It was getting too much.
Put that bitch cream on your face, too. You probably used a pink razor to shave it, too.
Anyway,
Sorry.
watch some Witcher 3 stuff. It's very impressive.
Oh,
Seemed like they're a little bit nicer on the telling you they. It sounds like from what I saw, me and Corey were watching it. You go to like a town, you get your quest. They look like they mark the quest where you start.
Uh-huh.
Now, as far as completing them, I'm sure you got to do your typical stuff.
Yeah.
So
Well, no, I wouldn't be shocked if they did that. I
They
think
said-
they could have alienated some people.
Yeah, they said it's. If you're a beginner to it, you can play it, but it's gonna like cater to the hardcore Witcher fans too, so that'll be good.
Like,
Yeah, it was looking nice. Combat looked fluid.
Yeah,
They
when
know-
I was playing Witcher 2, there was like it was pretty accessible. There was a couple times where they just kind of referenced things that happened in the first game, where I just kind of hit the Google real quick, figure out what they meant. So Witcher 2 story was pretty complex. I'll probably have to do that in Witcher 3 a couple times if you didn't play 2.
Yep.
But I feel like, yeah, I mean, if you really want to know the story, yeah, you're going to probably need to know that stuff. But I feel like it is also, I don't feel like you should let it discourage you if you're like now just getting into the franchise, kind of like me, and you're kind of like, all right, I want to see this game looks awesome. I don't think it would like kill you if you played 3 and
No,
that's
no,
it.
not at all. Because like the game provides tons of text and journals that if you want to read them, they're there, and they will fill you in on everything with the the Black Army and Nilfgaard to like the invading forces from the south and the Civil War and all this stuff that happened that they can fill you up on. So
Yeah.
if you want to do that, it's there. And if you just want to roll with the punches and just play the story, you'll know what's happening. You just won't get some of the references.
Do you foresee a 3 trilogy bundle come out for that game?
Not at launch.
No,
I could see in like 5 years' time, especially like because Witcher 1 released only on PC, was never released for console.
See, that's why I could feel like
I could see like a Witcher HD collection or
I
something.
don't think so anymore. It's too close. They'd have released it before the third one.
But I heard.
But
the
see, but Project Red doesn't have resources to work on like Witcher 3 and an HD collection.
Well, they don't really work on the HD button. They send it to a porting.
Plus,
house.
Witcher 3 is supposed to be the final piece of the story, like because they're based off of books. So
Oh,
they don't
really?
have Witcher 4 after this. Like this is it. The Wild Hunt.
Unless
is
they
the
want
end.
to just keep
The
going.
Wild Hunt is the end of the
They
story.
make their own shit if they want.
So I could see in like 2 or 3 years they make a Witcher HD collection, up-res Witcher 2 and Witcher 1's graphics, and
See, I heard that the transition from 1 to 2 was extraordinary. Like, it was huge,
Yes.
because 1 was like,
one was
alright, I see where you're going with this. It looks like it could be good, and it's like,
one
okay,
was
let's make it
difficult
great.
in a not good way. Like
Yeah.
it was hard for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
And The Witcher 2 was difficult for the proper reasons, You
I
know,
just didn't like the combat.
it's
I was
tough.
like, eh.
It's tough, and you have to be smart, and it's kind of like
a lot. It's like a more in depth and harder Assassin's Creed. Like I wouldn't go Batman
Fucking Assassin's
because
Creed,
it's not
so-
Batman. I feel like it's
Right.
easy, but like yeah, like that's just the vibe I get. Like, and it's hard.
kind of
way
take Assassin's
harder,
Creed
and a lot
combat
more-
and merge it with Dark Souls. That's
Yeah.
kind of the combat.
I just get it because it kind of puts you in that surrounding of like, okay, I
Yeah.
gotta wait and watch counters, and then of course they give you magic, so it's just like, yeah, I see
Yeah.
it a lot better.
The game has the most punishing leveling system. It's like you get 1 point, then you have alchemy, swordsman,
Yeah.
magic, and then like alchemy, swordsman, magic, and I'm missing one. Oh god, I can't remember. Whatever, one other one that you have to add to, and you get 1 point, and each tree extends like 30
Yeah.
points out. So it's like
You pretty much gotta pick what you're gonna do.
I like feel like bursting into tears every time I level up because I don't know what to do.
Last piece of news.
and then you go and have sex with some chick.
A lot of chicks. He bangs everyone if you want to.
It's always if you want to.
Right.
And you guys see the Mad Max gameplay?
I meant to click it and I didn't.
So it's basically like Batman Arkham Asylum, like fighting, like Batman fighting system.
Oh, it was a gun guy, a gun game.
Yeah,
I
but
thought it was a car game.
it is. It's combat like that, like on the ground. You like create your own car, open world, like create your own car, like customize it and stuff. Could be cool. Could
Well, look,
be
that
this
movie
year's.
looks awesome. So I can't wait to see it. I can't
Ian's
wait.
playing him.
Yeah.
Or what? I
I
can't
just-
see
The,
the actor's name.
Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
Could be this year's or some like
Could be a sleeper.
Shadow of Mordor.
I think
or
it could be a
something
sleeper
like
hit.
that.
I
They're
don't
gonna
see-
have the Batman Superman trailer in that
Yeah.
movie.
But like that
Can't
trailer
wait.
was like one of the most YOLO trailers I think I've ever seen.
I've seen
The
it.
guy like jumping
Well,
around
I'll
that
show you.
pole. Like, oh,
Yeah, I'll show-
like,
there's like-
shooting
okay.
cars.
Basically, picture a desert scene where tons of Borderlands style characters, like psychos, are chasing them in their own like rigged up cars. One guy is playing a rock concert on the back of his car that shoots flames out of his guitar when he strums, and he fights with that.
That's clutch.
Yes, that's like one scene.
The guy's like, it's a wonderful
It's
day.
like
to
a
die.
sandstorm. It's like killing everyone. Like it's a lovely day.
It's a lovely day to die.
Like it looks awesome.
God, Walt, is it getting to that yellow, that
Look.
yellowness to where you feel like you have to see it?
Yes, it is. It's already there. Like even if none of you jabronis want to go, I'm going. Like,
I'll have to look into it.
yeah, we'll watch it after this.
So, before we get into the random topic, what are you playing?
Avengers.
Yeah, I can't wait for Avengers.
Ugh.
It'll be clutch. So
we all
soon.
going. We all going. What are
I'm not going Friday. I'm moving Friday.
pre-planned? What are we doing? Like,
You're not going Friday night?
No.
I'm
Thursday
down
night?
for Friday night. I'm Thursday night. Let's do it Thursday night, midnight.
Well, it'll be before
Or
midnight.
Yeah,
because
because we
usually
do it
they
like
have
7 now.
I'm good on. I'm free on
But
Thursday.
then we better buy our tickets tonight.
All right.
Sounds good.
Maybe.
Gotta see the
I gotta
plans.
talk to Blair because she.
I'll let Corey.
I
know,
will
too.
get my head cut off if I see it without
Yeah.
Blair. So
Just do what you. Never mind. I'll tell you later. But yeah, what are you playing? What game are you playing right now, man? Final Fantasy.
MK and Final Fantasy Realm Reborn hold me over till Batman. I know Witcher 3's coming out, but I don't know. I just don't feel like I deserve
May
to.
19th.
I don't feel like I deserve to play it until I beat 2.
I'll give it. I'll give it.
I'll probably wait to
If
go
you don't
down.
have
I'll be
it,
a
you
go down
can,
in price.
especially since I'm only gonna have one TV in the new place I'm moving into, you can bump my 360 if you want to play Witcher 2.
Well, I have a 360 at the house.
But it has Witcher 2 on it digitally.
I own Witcher 2.
Oh, I didn't know you did. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I remember you sent me a picture. Okay. I'm just playing Mortal Kombat. That's all.
Until Batman or
Yeah.
Witcher 3.
Witcher 3, then Batman. Well, I'm not gonna have beaten Witcher 3 by the time Batman comes out, so I'll have to play them in tandem.
Well, I'm playing Mario Kart 8, the DLC, and Bloodborne. Just beat that boss I was stuck on.
Probably gonna go back and play that again
Okay.
eventually too.
Did you beat it finally?
I don't feel like I deserve
Just
to
beat
beat
it.
I don't want to.
You didn't beat every boss in your first playthrough of Dark Souls again.
Yes, I did.
Really?
Because I watched a walkthrough.
See, what I've
I
done...
didn't watch a walkthrough on this.
This
one.
is what I've done now to make sure I don't get it. I'm not. It's not looking at a walkthrough. I have a list of all the bosses and like the order you're supposed to fight them in, so I know I'm not missing one. And they have all the optional bosses too, like level wise, where you're supposed to fight them. I gotta fight that next one. I'm fighting out
Like-
the Dark Beast Parl, that electric guy. He's-
like
I'm very anal about missing stuff in a game and missing bosses, especially. So I hate that. I hate knowing that there's that best weapon out there that I did not get, and I know I probably didn't get it.
But like, your character's supposed to be the best in New Game Plus anyway. So going to New Game
My
Plus,
guy in New Game Plus would probably get his ass handed to him on a silver
not right off
platter.
the bat. You'll dominate
Dude.
right off the bat.
I didn't do what Nick did in grind. My guy has been severely underleveled throughout the whole
Oh, I
time. I looked
grinded
at
a lot.
I looked at a level base that Nick's looking at. And like my guy, though I don't feel like you really had to follow that, but
Don't
my
have
guy
to.
is like severely underleveled. Like I could beat the last
This is
boss.
what-
It's just he's very hard.
When I fought the
Like he should be.
Vicar Amelia first, the boss I was stuck on, I just got whipped. And I was like, damn it, maybe I'm just not high enough level. I was like level 30. Looked up, they're like, oh, you should be like level 35 to fight. I was like, alright, and I like grinded to like 44. I was like, screw it. And then I fought the Witch of Hemlock, which was the easiest boss. And all of it, she summons these like slow walking things. You don't even have to fight them. They're so slow, you just run around and like wait for one of them to pop and go like,
I mean, I can counter that with the first time you fight the Pursuer in Dark Souls 2, where you just parry Ballista and then he's dead.
I didn't do the ballista, but he's there easy.
Yeah.
But the thing
maybe
is,
a skeleton.
this is like my
lance.
thing, and I was laughing about it with Sean the other day. We were talking about it, and every I didn't play Demon Souls really, but Dark Souls 1. When I first bought that back in the day when me and Mike were talking about it, we were big into it before it was cool. And I played Dark Souls. I was like, I played through it, but I didn't beat it. I wasn't fully committed to it. Then the second time I played it, I was obsessed with it. Same thing happened with Dark Souls 2. Nick had it on his 360. I was playing, I was like, it's not in that Dark Souls 2 mode. I got it again on my 360. Loved it. Destroyed it. I felt that same thing with Bloodborne. I was like, I'm into this, but I'm not loving it. And then it's like, I feel like it's a curse with the Souls franchise in me. It's like, I'll eventually go back and play it. I'm like, I freaking love this game so much.
This game has so far been better than Dark Souls 2.
You think?
Yeah. Absolutely. I like the fact
I think it's
that
the
I
weakest
can't
in the three.
cower Bloodborne?
What's that?
Not saying it's a bad game. I just
No,
like
that was worse.
I like Souls 2 better, and I like
So
Souls 1 a
far,
lot
I'm
better.
liking it more because I can't cower behind my tower shield. I have to dodge, and I like that it's a little bit. I like that little more speed, like arcadey feel of it. It's not as clunky. It feels really good.
The reason why I don't like it as much is because one of the things that I loved about Dark Souls, and I envied Sean a lot on, because I didn't do it as much as he did, is I just don't feel like the expansion is there. Like, you have a select set of weapons, which can be good in some ways. It's like, okay, well, it's really just choose what weapon you like the most, and that's probably, you can make it badass. There's things that are cool, like the way they don't hinder you, but like if you want to try out like fire, arcane, like fire resistant stuff and all that stuff, you can easily switch it out. It's not a pain in the ass to get rid of it and all that stuff. But anyways, like I just liked the various different armors. Like this one, I was kind of like, I only really like one, and it was like the other ones, yeah, they were good, but you didn't level them up, and I don't know. There's just so much more wanting to explore.
You can't level
those.
your armor up anymore in this game, I don't think.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The other ones you could.
Yeah.
So it's just, but there's good things too, and then also it's easier to me. Like this game was the easiest one out of all three to me by far.
I've heard mixed on that on
Not
the
too
internet.
bad.
I've heard like some say what you said and some say what they thought was way
Well, the
harder.
thing is, I mean, bosses harder than Dark Souls 2. I'll say that. But the thing is the blood vials. One, they're not hard to get 20 of, and they are so rewarding and they're so easy to keep and have. And then it's like you don't have the things of worrying about encumberment.
Yeah.
That's not even a problem. You can hold as many weapons you want, all that kinds of stuff. And it's just like the leveling system. There's not 11 stats you got to choose from. There's only 6 or 9. So it's like not as. There's things there that I've seen that are easier. And then the sidestep. And once you understand that, it's like way better than rolling.
Right,
So it
yeah.
just makes it easier.
It is. We also can't block. But what's your end topic? You have one?
Yeah. Pretty. It's based mostly on multiplayer gaming since we got Gears of War, Halo 5, Black Ops 3 coming out.
Quick thing. You think Batman's gonna have a multiplayer again?
Unfortunately, yes.
What do you mean? Unfortunately, yes. I
Not
thought the
everything
concept.
needs multiplayer.
I thought the concept
Oh.
of that whole Batman
Was that in
thing,
Arkham Origins?
it was
Well,
the
the
one where
fact
you
that
could
it
play.
wasn't in Arkham City, I wouldn't be shocked if they didn't have multiplayer in Arkham Knight.
Well, then Nick just said they confirmed it.
No, they didn't confirm for a minute.
Oh, I thought you just said you
No.
confirmed it.
They had an Arkham Origins that was not a Rocksteady produced game, so maybe
You
they'll
don't
have it, maybe
need
not.
it. It's
I thought
okay to
it
have a
was-
single player game. It's okay.
Well, we'll
I
see.
thought it was cool. You got to play as Batman and Robin,
Mm-hmm.
and you got to play as two grunts and Joker and Bane, and you fought each other. And Batman and Robin are kind of just there to piss the other ones off.
Yeah, I never even messed with it.
And neither did I, but it still sounded cool.
So
maybe
basically-
I don't know.
Multiplayer, cooperative or competitive? Where do you fall?
Competitive.
Competitive? Why is that?
I find because most of the co-op is like story co-op, and whenever you're playing with people, you don't actually pay attention to the story. You're just like
Right.
dicking off, and like people are like, I don't know, especially in Halo when you played it, like people like dick off, like betray each other, and you don't pay attention to the story, so it's sort of just pointless to me. And competitive is like a true test of your skill.
Okay.
I mean, it depends on what game I'm playing. I definitely I understand Nick's point about the story thing. Agree 100%. But some of my best times in gaming have come through co-op. Playing Halo 1 with Corey was one of the most iconic moments in my life of playing games. Playing Gears with Nick and playing the co-op, playing the story with James, playing all of those were iconic. Biggest one, playing Doom co-op was absolutely fun. I enjoyed playing even on the system with Nick, who hated the game, and some other random guy. It was the funnest I ever had. And Halo 3, I played with Bob, Mark, and Corey and me. Some of the funnest gaming I ever had. And then, of course, MMOs, doing dungeons and coordinating as a team that people you like, not jackasses. Doing I'm having a blast running these dungeons with Sean and James, and now Corey and my mom plays as well. We're all playing it. It'd just be so much fun. It's like we just sit there. You can pretty much expect what you think I'm doing with Sean.
Yeah.
Oh, Sean, God, I'm just holding you down, freaking giving you all these heals while you can't even tank this shit.
You're breaking down like a Chevy.
Yeah, exactly. Well, hey, I have a shit. But anyways, I'm just saying. There's pros and cons to both. I do like to play multiplayer games, but at the same time, I have more fun when my team, for instance Halo, is coordinating with me and cooperating. Because guess what? When you play as a team, you win.
Right.
You don't even have to be that good at the game.
See, that's like cooperative competitive.
See, here's this. I'll take a great single player game over any of them.
I think a lot of people say that, but not a lot of people mean it.
I do. Like I said,
the
the older I get, the more I'm not liking
the sales just
online
do not
anymore.
reflect that.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying,
Multiplayer is where it's at.
I'll take a good single player.
Why do you think they force so many of them?
I'm just saying me.
Yeah.
It's annoying. You can have a single. I'm just saying, for me, I would rather have a single player game than all of them. I'll take a Bloodborne single player experience, or even an indie game, so Shovel Knight single player experience over a Call of Duty.
I'll admit this. I didn't dabble in any of the multiplayer in Bloodborne, but I played a lot of PvP and Dark Souls 2. Regardless of the stupid glitching and all this crap, I had a blast playing that. I prefer to play it with the story, but I had a lot of fun just being some guy that they call in to help beat the Smolder Demon.
Right.
What about you?
Well, and then I do kind of flip-flop sometimes, but I gotta say I lean competitive. The cooperative multiplayer, to me, it always feels like a fad. It's I get it, I play, it's let's play Gears of War Horde mode 10 times. But then we go back and we play Capture the Hostage, whatever the hell that game was, or Headquarters, or King of the Hill, or what was it? Submission. That was the name of it, Submission. And then it's okay, we're playing Call of Duty. Yeah, let's play Zombies! 10 times. And then we go back to playing Gun Game, or Sticks and Stones, or whatever. And, and then it's and then we're all adults, and so we have adult lives. And so it's hey, you want to get on and play Evolve? We can coordinate 5 adults to have free time to play Evolve. Maybe not.
Mm-hmm.
And it's convenient to play competitive multiplayer. To me, I don't know, it's more fun, because I think cooperation done right is more fun than competitive. I agree with that. I think, if we all played Gears of War Horde mode together, that's fun as shit.
Yeah.
I think we can all agree that it's fun as shit.
I remember playing Horde mode a lot, and that was fun.
Yeah.
remember the time where we were doing it for literally like we got to like what was the summer we were playing for like 3 hours. I was like, I can't do it anymore.
I was like,
I have to stand up. I'm gonna get blood clots in my legs from sitting for 4 hours.
Dude, it was clutch.
Yeah.
Man, I remember playing that.
I was like, I was
like
getting tired. I was like,
me, you, James, and I might have been
I was like, dude, I just don't want to do this anymore. When I died,
yeah,
I
know.
like,
Nick was being
God.
negative the whole time. I remember me and James were bitching at him the whole time.
Dude, I was just too much.
Right. Well, okay, maybe that's not a great example for 3 hours, but
Yeah, I was like, holy shit.
And
It
you
was
know,
fun
but
for
I
like
guess-
2.
I guess it really does come down to like what kind of preference you have in video games. Like me being a big MMO player, I liked that competitive standpoint from things. Not saying I don't play the PvP either, but I've always gotten more of a kick of, running a dungeon with someone. But there's a difference between playing with friends and playing with strangers.
Right.
And like you, I'm sure you like it more because you play more fighting games all the time. That's always fighting someone.
Yeah.
You could play competitive with friends too.
Yeah, you can.
Here's my thing.
But you're
I'll
always
party
when you-
chat with some of my friends.
uh-huh.
I fucking hate talking on the mic with people. Like,
Oh, yeah,
straight,
me
I'll
too.
never do it. Like the second I hear someone talking, I'm like mute.
Yeah.
Fuck up.
I'm like that too. I only talk on the MMOs, and I mean, of course, I'm putting myself in the situation. I'm a healer, so I have to kind of talk to my team. But I do the bare minimum. I usually hope that the tank will just lead the shit. That's why I hate playing tank in WoW. I was like, oh, I hate having to explain this damn fight to everyone. And I was just like, oh, never mind. I'm just going back to DPS.
Yeah, there you go. DPS. You don't have to. No one has to talk to the DPS guy.
Exactly.
You just go up and you do arcane missiles.
And if
I
you-
only played one character in WoW, so I don't know what there is.
And if you die, then no one gives a shit.
Yeah.
They
It
just
means
say
we'll
you
kill
might
the
say you
boss slower.
suck.
It just means
Yeah.
we'll kill the boss slower.
But if I die, it's like, oh, screw you, healer. It's all your
get good,
fault.
get good, noob.
Actually, surprisingly enough, and I'll shut up from my talk, but surprisingly enough, playing Final Fantasy, I have not run into that many jackasses. I had the one guy, I told you guys the story.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, some guys have, like, just laughed it off. They don't care because most of them are already, like, geared out and they're like, oh, whatever. So it's not a big deal if I die.
Like with the competitive and cooperative, I think that the biggest cooperative game on the market right now is Borderlands. I think Borderlands, at least as a franchise or as a name, is like Borderlands is the go-to cooperative thing. Like
Destiny.
Destiny, I think the
MMO
PvP
sort of,
is
but
played
yeah.
more than the Strike.
I don't know.
missions.
The raids,
You know
people
what they're called?
freaked the fuck out when they found out House of Wolves was supposed to have a raid. They're like, are you fucking kidding
I
me?
had a lot of fun doing the raid. It was cool, but it's very unorganized.
Right.
If they would drop the raids for like free, and if I didn't have to level my fucking guy up and all the guns, I would play it every once in a while. I'm gonna spend fucking $15.
Back in the
for a
day,
fucking raid.
see, back in the day, when we talked about this, I kind of want to take my words back. I understand why they make you pay for it. You got to remember, you're not paying any subscription fee to them to give you stuff.
Yeah, but
You're
people-
not paying any. With WoW, you are. So it's
Yeah.
in a way you are paying for that raid. And I don't know why I didn't think of this.
No, but
You're not paying for it.
you
Now,
are.
granted,
No, you are.
granted,
Because you can't play unless you have Xbox Live Gold or PlayStation Plus.
but
so
they're
you
not
are
making
paying.
the main.
Yeah,
they're
that
not
money's
making a
not going to
profit
the
off
budget.
that. They might make a small margin.
$15 for that shit for like one thing, and like you think about it, you pay like $15 a month for WoW.
I
but
think.
do you see how big the expansions are for like
I
$20?
think they should do.
It's ridiculous.
I think what they should do is do bundles and make them more often, and like do a season pass or do something like that that gets you a certain amount of bundle. I don't know how long this Destiny's going to go because I know that they're already having some flaws. So I don't think they're going to think they're going to last 10 years like they thought they were.
Uh-huh.
So, but anyways, I'm just saying, like, I can see it. Is it kind of bullshit? Yes, because I'm usually used to, I mean, Final Fantasy's putting out shit like all the time. They even gave us a new class for free, but you pay a subscription.
Right.
You know, oh, that's why I like the games. You don't have to like ESO. Don't have to.
You bet your ass ESO would have made you pay one if they were successful, but they're not.
And I think this is going to be good though. But it's all good.
But yeah, it's just to me, just competitive. It's way more convenient. One
You
thing.
can jump
It's like
in,
I get it
jump out.
whenever I'm ready to play. I get out whenever I'm done playing with nobody being mad at me. And I especially like you don't have to coordinate anything. It's all on you. I mean, I suppose if you want to talk to your teammates in Call of Duty, but I've never played Call of Duty like that. I've always played Call of Duty, just
Lone wolf.
run around and shoot people, maybe capture a flag here and there.
there's the only games there's certain like games that I would want to like. For instance, Rainbow Six or Battlefield. I feel coordination
Both of those,
is
yes.
key.
Yes.
So, I mean, you can kind of lone wolf Battlefield, but I don't feel like you're gonna get the full.
You're gonna
effect
miss
of
it. You're gonna
Battlefield.
miss a little of the experience, definitely.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, me and Andrew played the Hotwire beta together. It was all coordination. We got in the same car. It's like go pick up the RPG, drive to the roof, get the helicopter, all that stuff. So, it's there. Cooperative's fun, but to me, it's always just it's a trend for me that I just never stick with.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering if if the market is changing. If the market is becoming
for
less
sure.
cooperative
Multiplayer.
or
It's
more,
all multiplayer
or
now.
more competitive.
I don't know. Halo 5 came out and showed me that you need to be a team.
Right.
That's still competitive.
But cooperative competitive though.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like, I thought you were talking
Like
about,
Rainbow Six Siege is like that's the co-op competitive.
Yeah.
They're trying to set the tone for co-op competitive. Because
Gears, I feel like they wanted that to be that. Like, they wanted you to coordinate as
Right.
a team. But it
One
didn't
guy
kinda
can win a
work
game
out
in
that.
Gears
That's
of
why I
War.
feel like they added more guys.
But the Nasher was just
They
too
added-
powerful.
they added
no
more-
one used
they added
Lancers
more
or
people
cover or anything.
the hammer burst was pretty useful if you were good with it.
Yeah, it was really good.
Lancer got very good
And
after
3,
a
yeah.
while.
The retro
Or was it Judgment or
was
3?
ridiculous.
Judgment or
Both.
3 was like
Both.
Lancer.
Lancer was really good in Judgment. The little
I remember it downed him.
All
so
the retro pussies.
Dude, man, I used
I
Hammer
used
Burst
it.
pussies.
I used it.
I can't get past the
a
Lancer.
little bit.
Like, the Lancer was just so good, and
Right.
but as I went on, I transitioned back to the Nash. Like, for me, me and Nick were like, we were on point. We're that guy shooting at the wall, getting that active reload on that Nasher in the first one, and then I lost it. I lost it from the second to the third, and then I got it back in the fourth, and I got my skill back.
But like Rainbow Six Siege is saying, don't just buy this game. You and your friends buy this game because you don't want to coordinate with strangers because there's going to be a troll somewhere.
See, that's another thing you kind of reminded me of. Another game that I loved playing co-op with Mike was Left 4 Dead.
Right.
That's why I wish all you guys would have got Evolved, because I love those. I love that cooperativeness. Now, does it always work out? No, usually not. Shit, I'll RP the stuff if I have to. If we have to be like, all right, call it out, so-and-so this, da-da-da-da, this, and be like, all right, clear. We got clear rooms? Bitch, I'll do that.
The only thing I remember is in the Evolve beta, me and Andrew played the Evolve beta just a little bit, and we didn't use the party chat, and Xbox One was being crappy, so we just used the game chat. And so we were talking to the other 2 guys in our team.
Yeah.
And the game chat works that if you're dead, you can't hear them. And I hear, hey guys, I think the monster... that was awesome. I was like, it's like, hey guys, I think the... What?
Like, oh.
It's like, well, his name, I don't know, Zingy Cutie. Like, hey, Zingy Cutie, what's... Oh, he's dead. It's like it showed him down, like with his pistol up or something.
They had that kind of only speak in certain times, and when I played Chaos Theory a lot in Splinter Cell.
Yeah.
And like if you like caught someone like the mercenaries, you could sit there and I was a shithead in that game. I would talk shit to the guy like, fuck you, done this, crank.
Oh yeah,
it's like, all right,
you
you're
weren't you in
dead.
middle school?
Oh man, yeah, dude. I don't know. I think I was like lower high school, but yeah, I would just be like, oh, you're a bitch. It's like I was like, look at my friend hack your terminal. He's like, fuck you, man, I'm gonna kill you.
Pretend that terminal's your mom.
Oh, he's hacking it.
Oh, he's hacking it so good.
You'll be done with that real
I was
quick.
like, he was like, you're playing the OP mercenaries. You let my ass, who doesn't even have a gun, hit you. Oh man, I used to talk. That was the only game I talked so much shit on. Because I played it by myself. I had to find some way to enjoy it, and I did.
Yeah.
The only time I ever talked to a stranger was if, like, around the 4th quarter in online Madden, if they were, like, talking shit to me, I'd be like, listen, bitch, you're down by, like, 40. Shut up. When I was on my, like,
2 cents
when I was, like, on
games.
my, like, 100, when I was on, like, my, like, 80-something game win streak on Madden, I'd dig it on the mic for the one play that I lost. My win streak was the biggest load of bullshit ever. Last play of the game, I did a fucking prevent defense, and somehow Deshaun Jackson, like, all my guys, like, came up, and he was just wide open. I was like, I was like, that's fucking bullshit, dude. I was like, this is fuck. Damn.
Like, if I'm playing fighting games, I usually have my mic in just so I can
not hear
my game chat. My game goes through the Turtle Beach headset, so I just turn the volume up on the TV because, let's face it, a family doesn't really need to hear them from Mortal Kombat. So, but then, even though I don't have my headset in, I'll hear a guy talking or something, and sometimes they rage message me if I, beat them pretty bad, and then I just respond salty, but that's the end of that.
Yeah. It's the end of this podcast, too.
So, let us know what you think. Cooperative, competitive, both? Where do you see yourself
Single
playing in the
player?
future? We're
Single
talking
player?
about
I know.
Nick.
Single player.
Even great single players have pretty good multiplayer.
Assassin's
Last
Creed?
of Us.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed multiplayer is great.
Uncharted. GTA 5.
GTA Online is
So-
fucking amazing.
That was some of the funnest I've ever
Yeah.
had. I'm so disappointed I didn't play enough of it.
I'll get it when it goes down in price on Xbox One.
Dude, we gotta do it.
Yeah.
It's still popular shit. I see it on Twitch, like it's
Yeah.
like top 6 games playing.
But,
Anyways.
thank you for watching episode 26. Keep gaming, guys.
Keep gaming.
Keep gaming and multiplayer gaming.